Civil Liberties Committee, jointly City Committee, State Committee together conducted a fact-finding on the incidents of communal violence on May 14, 2014. We gathered the information from the police, from the victims, from the people in general. The facts speaks that someone else, it is true that someone else on May 13th midnight burned the flag belonging to Sikh community. But the fact is also such that no one is pointed out, catch hold, who really behind the burning of that flag. The real culprit not nabbed. But 6 on the next day morning, the Sikh community people has not nabbed the person causing the flag, responsible for burning the flag. But they started attacking with swords, big swords and talwars on the community of Muslims. Entire Muslim community was targeted, leaving apart this particular person. In fact, when we speak justice, the person who is responsible for burning flag must be immediately arrested. Rather than the Sikh community is targeting these people on May 14th early morning about 6 o'clock, they started beating the Muslim communities, those who were sleeping in their houses, and opened the doors. Immediately they beat with the swords and they stabbed. In fact, I tell you, if somewhere else it is stabbed, they would have been dying. And they stabbed on the hands, they stabbed on the shoulders, they stabbed on the legs. Therefore, there was no casualties of deaths reported. And then the police, pacified the issue by sitting together with the elders of both the communities, and the Sikh community prayed, and again they re-established the flag on that place. And immediately that Muslim community, because they wanted to take retaliation, Muslim community people, the youth, started pelting the stones. When they were going away, when the Sikhs were going away from after re-establishing the flag, the Muslim community youth started pelting the stone. By then the BSF, CRPF, and also paper reported Greyhounds police forces also deployed there. In the milieu of that pelting stones, that the stones hit naturally the police, BSF force, CRPF force, who were standing between these two communal forces. That triggered police more enthusiastic, the constables and all officers more enthusiastic. They wanted to retaliate by opening the fire. You see, what is exactly seen, they have never stopped in the early morning the Sikhs attacking the Muslims. In the very presence of Rajendra Nagar police, in the morning 6 o'clock, they started attacking Muslims. They never stopped. But here, when the Muslim community started pelting the stones, the police, BSF, CRPF, Greyhound police, really speaking, they are meant for opening fire. They do not go behind the reason. They were deployed. That is the irony. There was no need to deploy such a huge number of BSF police, BSF force, CRPF force. When they deployed, naturally, they always resort for attacking the people. They naturally opened the fire. They opened fire, they hit very closely from in front of the people. They never opened fire, they never fired at below the knee. The rule of law says, the act says that if anything situation going beyond their control, then they are supposed to open the fire below the knee. No dead body, there was no single wound below the knee. They fired directly on the chest of the people. 3 people died instantly, and many more, about about 15 people, wound or injured, and they have been immediately shifted to hospital and kept for the hospital for 1 week, and then later they discharged from the hospitals. Still, the wounds, the injuries are not healed completely, and their livelihood is affected. They are all after all auto drivers and daily wage workers, and entire family is dependent on them. There are two things. One, that they have been wounded. They can't work very soon effectively. They can't fetch their earning, and they have become incapable of doing any physical work. And during the period they take rest, they will be losing their income. These two things are happening. Therefore, what we demand, the government should give 10 lakhs to the people, to the families who are deceased families, and 5 lakhs to the people who are seriously injured, and another 2 lakhs, those who are little injured because their lives were rotten, crippled, and also their autos, their houses, their other belongings, small other belongings are also damaged during the attack caused by this Sikh communities. And the major reason, you see, it is started with burning of the flag. And Sikh community has also already lodged a complaint against this burning in the Rajendra Nagar police. What we see there, observe, what has come to our observation that Rajendra Nagar police never acted swiftly, never acted appropriately. They would have come with huge force. They would have come with weapons and all to control this mob. They have never come. Rather, in their presence, they resorted for attacking. And later the BSF and CRPF forces, without giving any cautions that they are going to open the fire. There is a legal procedure for opening the fire. First, they must give the caution that they are going to open the fire, and other methods like tear gas shells can be used, lathi charge can be done, and the rubber bullets can also be used. And, there is no single incidence of bullet firing and people dying in entire Telangana movement. When you observe, not a single person died because of police firing. In this case, police would have restrained themselves. They never exercised any restraint. They never controlled themselves. Without any mandate, without any necessity of opening fire, they have directly opened the fire. Now, this is what abhorrent, and all civil society is condemning the act of police. And started with this burning of the flag, but people say that there is a good amount of open place between these two communities. One side Sikh communities are residing, the other side the Muslim communities are residing. In fact, that land belongs to Muslim Waqf Board, and entire land must be given to the poor people. This open place which is there, the Sikh community is also eyeing on that, and naturally the poor people, Muslim community also, they want to take that land also. Very pathetic conditions they are living, and quite a good number of people in a small area, small huts, let's say, they are living. In fact, there is a justice if that land is distributed to these Muslim communities. In this place, very closer to Muslim communities, the Sikh community people erected a flag. That triggered the feelings of the Muslim communities. Muslim communities want that land, whereas that Sikh communities wanted to grab it. But government should intervene. Government should do the justice. What we demand, that land must be distributed to the Muslim communities because they are very poor. We are not against the Sikh community, but they are little affordability is there. They are rich. They are businessmen. Therefore, there is no justice in demanding this land to that community. Therefore, it should be given to the Muslim community, and also they are living in a small places, 50 yards, 60 yards places. They must be given the registered. That land must be registered on their names. They are living without any registration of that. And the people, deceased family children have become orphan. They must be provided with a residential. The children must be admitted into a residential school. And in fact, basically, there is no school. There are no basic amenities at all. And fundamentally, they don't have any. There is no school in that area. So immediately, a school must be established in that area. And the children below 18 years, all below 18 years, 12 years, 16 years, all children are working along with their parents. Women working, their parents are working. And very pathetic, children working, children being a labor, Indian constitution doesn't accept. Therefore, government has to open a school there so that they will have the access to the education. And immediately that compensation, they said for the injured people, they announced 50,000 they will give, and not yet given. 50,000 were not given. What we demand, not the 50,000, it should be raised to 5 lakhs. That's what we demand. And the permanent solution for this, if this is let loose, again it may be repeated. Once it was happened in 2003, and now again it has, after 11 years, again it has again started. Therefore, to find out a permanent solution, that that land, the open land where Sikhs have erected their flag, that open land which is lying between these two communities, that land must be, that is justice. If it is distributed to the Muslim communities, that shows the permanent solution to this problem. And the Muslim communities, naturally, 3 persons were died and about 15 to 20 people were injured. Still there is fear gripped, and there is no security for them. Therefore, Muslims must be provided full security, and they must also be given some livelihood. This is what we demand from the Civil Liberties Committee.